Joining us today is former Chief Justice of India, Justice D.Y. Chandrachud. Sir, thank you very much for speaking with us. This was a special screening of the film Haq, a very different movie, depicting a landmark moment in India's legal and social history. How did you find the film?
Well, the film is amazing. Brilliant performances across the spectrum in the film. And I believe that the film captures in its message the true ethos of our Constitution, which the Supreme Court judgment in Shah Banu brought to bear, which is, it's a plea for equality. And I think the message of the film is just this, that no segment of our society can be denied the rights which the law gives them, only because of religion, of faith, or caste, or gender. So in all, I think this film does true justice to the judgment of the Supreme Court in Shah Banu's case. And in its own right, the film is socially transformative. I think it will pave the way for a new and emerging India, which is poised towards achieving equality for women.
So for you, I'm sure this must have been a very special moment because it was your father whose judgment is actually being depicted. So what were the emotions, what were the thoughts when you were watching this film?
Well, honestly, it was very difficult for me to control my emotions because my mind went back to 1985 when my father wrote this judgment. And after the judgment was delivered by him, he was criticized by a segment of the polity. He withstood it with a great deal of courage because he knew that what he had done was right. And I feel that he has been vindicated over the years and finally by this film today.
Sir, did you have conversations about this case at home, at dinner table?
Oh yes, when he was writing the judgment, I was a young law student and then I, of course, passed my law. And he spoke very, very profoundly about this subject because he believed in what he was doing and what he was writing. And I believe wherever he is, he would feel fulfilled by such a brilliant movie.
And so why do you think a story like this is needed in this day and age as well?
I think, it's important for us to remind people that while our society has made great strides, there's a lot of work still to be done. And stories like this of injustice and of the triumph of justice give cause for hope to our younger generation, the future of the nation. That despite all the problems with individual citizens have withstood in the past, the nation really is poised to achieving better steps for realizing true equality for every segment of society.
Do you think it's going to be a conversation started, perhaps will pave way now for a discourse in the country to bring UCC?
Well, that's what Shah Banu itself, the judgment of the Supreme Court spoke about, because that's one of the constitutional aspirations. And I think the conversation is the right way to put it, because if we have to move forward, we have to carry every segment of our society, because every citizen and every segment of society has to be persuaded to believe that it's in the true interest of the nation to realize this aspiration which the Constitution contains as part of the directive principles of state policy.
One last question, any one dialogue or moment that really touched your heart in the film?
Well, I love the speech right at the end before the Supreme Court. I think that was just brilliant. It's not how legal arguments unfold in the court, but it really reflects the aspiration of womanhood to realize true justice for every woman in society.
Thank you very much, sir, for speaking with us, and thank you for joining us for this screening today.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Thank you very much.